Hi, so in this my third video for the seasonal trends for spring summer 26. I'm talking about tops and what we're going to find in terms of trends. So the first one to talk about is there's lots of artisanal details, so lots of embroidery or 3D sort of flowers and things out there. So let me show you a few examples that we've got. So this one is from Next. If you've seen my previous videos, you'll have seen the skirt and trousers that went with this particular top. You can see all the embroidery and all the sort of like lace work in this particular top. It's very, very pretty, and as I said before, you can make that into a cord with the skirt and trousers if you like that look. We've also got, like I said, the 3D flowers. So this jumper is absolutely beautiful, but as you can see, it's got the 3D flowers, so it's not just woven into it or knitted into it. Actually, these things are 3D and stand out. That one is from Mint Velvet, and it's in a beautiful, like pale pink colour. It poppers as well, so it's like a cardigan as well as a jumper done up like that. Equally, same sort of idea. This one's from French Connection. This has got the single flower, but again, it's like sort of 3D, so you can see it standing out from the knitwear. And again, in a nice pale pink colour. We've also got this shirt from M&S. It's almost sold out, I think. I think it's beautiful. It's a blue striped shirt, but then you've got this absolutely stunning, I don't know if you can see it if I get it closer, detailing down the front and also on the bottom. So if you're somebody that likes all these romantic details, it's absolutely lovely. I've undone it on purpose because I think you could wear it as a shirt, not a shirt, a jacket. So obviously you can wear it as a shirt done up, but you could also wear it just as a jacket, perhaps put a white top underneath and some white jeans or something like that. Look absolutely lovely. So again, it's the detail we're talking about here, lots and lots of details. Similarly, this time in red, this is also from M&S, like a sort of waistcoat. It does up at the back there, you can sort of see it pulls in if you like that. Obviously this is slightly see-through, so you need to put something underneath it, but it's more about the pattern and the detailing in it. So lots of those sort of details out there if you like them. And again, this one is from Next, and it's like a crochet, quite a boxy design. So again, think about if you put volume on the top, you don't really want to be wearing volume at the bottom, so this one is more boxy, so think about that. But it is in a lovely knit, so it is in a fluid fabric, so it will go around curves. It's got a lovely V-neck. And it's got that polo neck design, which is another of the trends as well. So if you like this kind of collared design, it's quite pretty. And then lastly, just to say, in terms of the details, there's a lot of this lacing in dresses and all sorts as well, but I've just picked up this top here. I think this one is Friends Like These at Next. So you can see the detailing around the V-neck there and also on the sleeve line. This has got little ruched sides as well, so it's quite nice for creating detail at the waistline. And then this one is one from, let me get it right around, there we go. This one is one from Whistles, so it's got again the beautiful lace around the V-neck there on the front and on the back. And it's also got, you can't probably see there, but it's an asymmetric sort of line on the bottom of this one. Turn it that way, there you go. So you can see it's longer down this side than it is on the other side, so it's great for drawing the eye away and down. And again, it's got a little bit of the lace detail on the split on the side. So plenty of tops that have got details in if you are somebody that likes details. If not, plenty plain out there as well, don't worry. So there are lots of shirts. So this is very easy. This one's quite a lightweight one. I quite like this because you could easily throw it over a bikini or just wear it as a normal, shirt anyway. But it's quite light, so it's good for summer. Again, obviously it's buttoned. You can have it just as a jacket if you wanted to leave it open. But a nice lightweight one. Put the sleeves back as well. Look really nice with pair of jeans and things like that. That one's from TU at Sainsbury's. We showed you the blue one as well, so you've seen the sort of shirts that are out there. The other kind of things that you want to perhaps think about, obviously plain t-shirts. I've got this one here from Next. I bought it on purpose because it's got a little cap sleeve, so it just goes beyond the shoulder, and it's almost like a diagonal here, which is quite good rather than having a straight line. So as you can see, the top I'm wearing is a straight line, and it will draw the eye directly to here. If I pull it further down, it will draw it to here. Yeah, so you can kind of think about where you want that straight line to be. When you've got a diagonal line, it doesn't draw the eye specifically to a point because it's not a horizontal line. So this can be quite a nice thing to think about, or effect to think about around the arms. Okay, that's plain t-shirts. And then I said a moment ago, we've got some of these sort of collared designs. So polo shirts, you can have your traditional sort of, jersey ones. This one is in a lovely knit, so I thought that's quite pretty. It's in the blue, which is a very good colour for now. Nice V-neck, a few little buttons on it, very simple. So if you're someone that prefers simple designs, you might like something a bit more like that. And then in terms of a couple of other bits, I've got this little V-neck top here from Evans. This is very good because again it's got those sort of slanted sleeves rather than horizontal sleeves, and it's also got a lovely V-neck, and if you're somebody that's concerned about tummies and things, this little pleating in the middle here just adds a little bit more fabric across the bottom half of the top, so it becomes quite a nice flattering one. Again, it's in that lovely fluid fabric as well, so for someone with a full bust, that's a really, really good one. And then again, just to say, plenty of knitwear out there. I've got a couple of bits here that are the sort of almost like tank top designs again. So you'll see these out here. They're quite good for a layer in the summer when you don't want, you know, arms on it. So quite a nice little layer, put a t-shirt under it or something. And this was the one from Mint Velvet. Again, this extends the shoulder line because it's slightly broader at the shoulder line than it is at the waistline. So it can create sort of extra breadth across the top if that's something that you want to do in terms of adding detail at the top half of you. So that's a bit of a canter through some of the tops that are out there. Lots of designy type things, artisanal designs, if you like that kind of thing, if you've got the romantic style personality, you like something a bit different. And equally lots of nice pared back, simple, plain t-shirts and plain tops if that's your thing, rather than all the details. I'll catch you in the next video. Thanks very much. Bye.